Okay, sorry. What are you doing? All right, great. So I've been talking for this. Sorry. Hey, listen. Without a producer at the moment, the producer. Thank you. Without a producer at the moment, so forgive me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Political Spotlight. It is 10 after 6. Election Day 2023 is over. I apologize. We are without a producer at the moment because the producer is in one of the buildings making sure that things are going well there. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I apologize for not having sound there momentarily, but we are up and running now. We are going to be watching results, the 2023 election results from several different areas. We're going to be looking at them. And this is going to be kind of a haphazard show because I'm running the show by myself. I'm also looking for results. I see that there are a lot of you stacked up in the comments at the moment. I've not even got to the comments yet. Hello. Hello, Joey. Hello, Alva. Hello, Lenny. Hello, Michael. Hello, Diane. Hello, Flashback. Everyone's saying I'm muted. Hello, Chris. Alva, Paula, Amanda. Everybody's saying, what? No sound. I am so sorry. I'm running the show, running the board, and running the system, everything here by myself. So we're trying to do what I've normally done every year, which has been stupid, is I've been out in the field and I went to the Delaware County Clerk's office to actually get the results myself. But then I feel bad because I'm not in Madison County getting the results, and I'm not in Winchester getting the results. And so 2 or 3 years ago, I started out in Muncie. I busted ass and went to Newcastle. Then I tried to get Winchester. And by the time I got all the way back to Madison County, everything was already done. I'd missed it. And basically, I didn't really get to cover anything to the best of the ability. So this year, we thought we would try something a little different. I would stay here at the studio doing what I do here, and we have people out in the field who will be getting me results as they come in. So as the ballots are counted and as they put the counter sheets out, for those of you that don't know how this works, essentially what they do is they count a polling place, they count a precinct area, and then they run a counter sheet, and they put that counter sheet out. And then when the next precinct comes in, they count that, and they run that sheet, and they count that out. So, for example, in Muncie, where there are several different polling locations, it will take a while. For example, Winchester, it's not going to take very long. We'll know pretty quickly. For Newcastle, we should know pretty quickly. So we'll see. I don't think anywhere tonight is going to be very, very long. I think we'll know pretty quick. Like, hello, Lenny. I am so glad we're seeing you. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, Lenny. Sorry for the sound. Again, the sound delay. I had the mute button pushed because I was making phone calls as we were coming in. I got people. Yeah, I definitely got some people. They might be friends in low places, but at least they are friends. I will tell you. Here's this. I am so sorry that I'm not putting the comments up because I'm literally watching the feeds. I'm waiting on my phone. And so for those of you that are commenting, please comment. And please definitely speak to each other. But I'm going to try to get to putting the comments up on the screen as I can. But it might not be my first priority. Because as producer Kate says, they're up at the courthouse. She's one of my people up there with her candidates. Hey, Joshua. They're up there waiting to get that And awesome. Okay, well, I hate to hear that, Lenny. And I hope everything is good now. And I'm glad that you are here. And I'm glad that we're here. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm nervous about everywhere. This is the first election that I went into not feeling like secure in knowing what's going to happen. I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know. I have my belief. But I don't know. I really do not know. Give me a second here. I'm going to text one of the sources as we're this is the first time we've ever done something like this, folks. So please bear with me. We're going to go to the Secretary of State Election Division. Interesting. So it's 6:18 p.m. Eastern. For those of you that might be watching this I don't know why you'd be watching this on replay. This seems like very much like a show that it's not an evergreen show. Obviously, it is a show that you would watch one time and then basically be done. Audie says he's feeling good, but it might be the gas or maybe the fact that you've not slept in 48 hours. Watching with peaked interest. We're freaking out in Winchester too, Kate says. Lenny says he's good now. He's always good, but we're glad to hear that you are good, Lenny. Amanda Walls hoping Niles makes it in. Kate, fingers crossed for Audie too. If Clay's elected, we're moving as soon as we can save up to do so. Oh, God. Maybe you can move to Red Key with the Wagleys. Thank you, Amanda. The barbers say, good luck tonight, Thornburgs. Thank you, everyone. Niles got my vote for sure. We need change. So just to give you guys a little bit of an understanding of what we're doing, kind of the rundown, we're going to be, here's what I was going to put earlier. It's a beautiful day, but how is the voter turnout? I'm going to tell you, everything I heard, voter turnout was all over the place. Everything that I've heard all day long, voter turnout was all over the place. Some people were saying it was the lowest voter turnout at polling places they'd ever seen, while others said it was highest voter turnout. Indianapolis was reporting high voter turnout. Who knows? Who knows? This is 2023 Election Day in Muncie, Indiana. 2023 Election Day in Winchester, Indiana. 2023 Election Day in Newcastle, Indiana. In Anderson, Indiana. In Indianapolis, Indiana, Richmond, Indiana, and beyond. We're going to be following the results in Muncie, Winchester, Newcastle, Anderson, Indianapolis, if at all possible. All of those communities. We're going to be following other places. If you're interested in results in a location, please let me know. I do hope everyone will tune in. I'm not going to be live now through the show tonight. We're going to do the results. Depending on how long it goes. We do have a show scheduled for tonight. You will notice this is a live on location show. So this is not one of the numbered episodes. This is the Political Spotlight, live on location, Election Day 2023. Election Day, Tuesday, November 6th, 2023, 6 a.m. through 6 p.m. coverage and after. And we have a whole list of candidates, incumbents, Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, challengers, and incumbents alike on our wall of candidates. Please do not be alarmed if you or your candidate is on the wall. And do not be alarmed if you or your candidate is not on the wall. This was just a smattering of candidates that I picked or that I had pictures of, and I didn't go into much detail. I don't know if I got too many from one area. I'm sure I got too many from Muncie, or maybe too many from one part. I did not spend any time on this. I just threw their heads on there, so it is what it is. There will, however, be an episode tonight at 9 p.m., and it will be episode 74, The Who, What, Where, When, Why, and How Did Common Sense Win or Lose Indiana's Election Day 2023 Results Show. I guess I kind of titled them differently. This is the results show. I guess tonight's show will be talking more about now what? What does all of that mean? Knowing who won. We're going to know if you're watching this show right now, if you stay until I turn the show off, you will know who won in various cities and counties. So it's not counties, various cities. So you will know that. If you have to turn off, I understand that, but please feel free to share the show with anyone. I will let you guys know because we do have a number of people that are. Why are you saying November 7th? Joey, why did you say November 7th? Did I say something different somewhere? It does say the 6th. Damn it! We're gonna have to fire the oh my gosh. We're gonna have to fire the graphics department. I cannot believe that. That is absolutely disgusting. I am so saddened by that complete disregard. That asshole that did that. Man, that person's going to be fired. As soon as I find out who did that and I get my hands on them, that person will no longer work here. I can promise you that. I'm going back through my emails to find out who did that. Just a second here. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been Kate. I don't think Kate would have made Kate doesn't make issues like that. And I don't think it would have been Brandon. Brandon doesn't mess up like that. Very concerning. Anyway, here we are. Stupid Bilbrey. How Kate going to... I know, it's like, yeah, right. I'll take the blame. Fire me. Who was the graphics department? Hello, Brad Darty. Welcome. We're waiting. for results, just like all of you. I do want to let you guys know that you're free to share this. We have the majority of you that are watching on YouTube, which is good. There are a couple of you that are watching on Facebook, and we appreciate you watching wherever, whether you're watching on Twitter or you're watching on Facebook. I just want you to know, and this is the only reason I say this, for you, those of you that are watching on Facebook and Twitter, when you comment, you're only seeing a few comments because most of our viewers are on YouTube. So if you want to see, and I'll show you what the screen looks like. I'll show you here what that screen looks like. Here, give me 1 second. Stand by for Inception. Here's Inception. So if you notice over here, folks, on the right-hand side where I'm waving my mouse in front of, right here, this is the master list of comments. And when, for example, Diane says, how was the turnout in Winchester? We click it, and it goes up on the screen. How was the turnout in Winchester? Kate Thornburg says, higher than usual. We click that. Kate's comment goes up. Charlize says, Star Press estimated 20% based upon vote tallies at noon. And we click that. Say loves the turnout. Good to hear, Kate. You know, that's how that is, okay? Well, for those of you that have Facebook, you're only seeing the people that are on Facebook. And if you look by all of these names, you see the name, you see a face, and you see the little red YouTube symbol. All of those people are the YouTubers. For the people that have the Facebook, that's no big deal, but you're only interacting with a few people. So I just tell you that just so, for example, like when Kate is in the studio at her house, she is able to click and get people's comments up quickly, and she gets up most of them. On a night when it's just me and I'm doing several other things, I might not get it. So you might not see all of the comments. So I'm just telling you that because it's the best way to get the entire experience. Other than that, I do not care. You can watch us on Facebook. You can watch us on YouTube. As long as you're watching, that's what matters. So I just want to let everyone know that. Okay. Screenception. Yeah. Yes. Hello, Facebook people. That was the only way that people were getting to see. So election results should start coming in here, honestly, just about any time. We should start getting results from the Winchester area. We should start getting results from we should start getting them from everywhere, honestly. See what we've got here. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here and let this run as kind of a ticker across the screen on the side. Yeah, I appreciate that, Brad. I appreciate that. We're just trying to get the word out. We are longtime audio podcaster that did very well with audio podcast. Went to YouTube in the 1 year ago. 1 year ago, actually, it was the end of October. Partnered up with a channel with around 10,000 subs at the time, and we went from, in about an 8-month period, we went from 10,000 to 17,000, and then we went our separate ways. We're still friends, still very well connected to each other, but just went separate ways. And so we are a new channel here. This is just now. This is just now. We're into the start of our 3rd month here. We stepped into the spotlight. We're still bastards, though. So I don't think anything's changed from there specifically. I think we're still bastards. Brad is from Delaware County. Long time friend. I've been friends with Brad for a while. Love Brad and his family. Very good people. Brad was actually a guest on the old Perception is Reality long time ago. Still one of highly listened to shows, Brad. Okay. Ha ha ha, Troy. So that was a long time ago, isn't that? It's amazing how fast time flies. So Troy, depending on what goes on, because we got a show at 9, so depending on how quickly the results come in, I was going to try to stop over by there and say hello to you people over there, see how you guys are doing. If I don't want to just let myself in the door, I had a mutual acquaintance of yours, you and I, tell me that I was invited, but I hadn't heard it from you, so it is. See here, how do we get this going here? Hello. Over 600 votes at Ross Center. Amazing turnout. See, this is what's crazy. Timing issue. Annie, did you see this? Annie said, any idea of what the voter turnout was today? Timing issues says over 600 voters at Ross Center. Amazing turnout. I've got to say, this is funky because there are other polling places in Delaware County where the turnout was wildly low. Wildly low. I appreciate that, Troy, and I figured as much, brother. I was just giving you a hard time. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to stop over by after the dust settles. See what's going on. Okay, it looks like we are getting in some results here. Let's see what's happening. 1.1% of the 3,408 precincts of Indiana are in. Oh no, I don't want to see this. Okay. Okay, we can see here. You guys see that? I need to make it bigger. Looked like a very low turnout. Annie, what page are you using for the clerk's office? Oh, I tell you, Brad, listen, I honestly love election day. Even if it doesn't go my way, there's something special about the day. Absolutely, sir. 1000%. I'm telling you, since I'm no longer a child, this is literally like my Christmas. I mean, the love and excitement. I did not sleep last night. I'm just always too excited for election results. Okay, it looks like they're updating here. 2.3%. There, so a little bit of trivia on this municipal election day in the state of Indiana. You know, a lot of people might listen to this. This is how it goes. Everything I do, all of the politics I talk about, all of the things that I'm involved with and take part in, and I literally get in an argument with my parents about them voting. They were going to go vote today. And I was like, no, you guys don't vote. And they're like, yeah, we're going to vote. There's people running. And I was like, yes, you do not live in the city. This is a municipal election. So, because this is a municipal election, what that means is only the towns and cities that have town councils or city councils or city judges or town judges, for those that have a town, like Yorktown town judge used to have a judge, or city council or a mayor or city clerk or town clerk that are on the municipal election cycle, they're the only ones that vote. So in all of Indiana, on today's date in this municipal election, there are 3,408 precincts. As of now, there are 2.3%. So very, very few. Very few percentage of the precincts are actually in. Like nothing is there. I'm clicking here on the Delaware County page. I have election. I have candidates that are running around their house cleaning, like right now, like literally freaking out and trying to clean things. They're afraid that they're not being able to get everything clean. They're like spazzing out. I think everybody's just really nervous. And I can definitely understand that. Stand by here. I think we're trying to get something in fix here. Now stand by 1 second. So, no, it's about as fun as watching paint dry. It's a second. Stand by. Okay, we are now on the official Delaware County page where the Delaware County numbers will be coming in. There are 52 precincts 52 precincts in Delaware County that we will be watching the results of. In the town next to me. Yeah. Refresh it, Charlize, if you haven't. Something here. Oh, yeah, I know what I was going to do. I want to show you this. We finally found out who. I traced back that email, and I was like, "Hey, which one of you guys did the graphics?" I said, one of our best viewers, Joey Simpson, is saying that our graphic is wrong. And the graphic guy was like, "No, it's not. I know it's not wrong. I checked that date 3 times." They said, "Challenge Mr. Joey Simpson and put that graphic back up and show him it is not wrong." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're right." I don't know. I can't believe that Joey was wrong. I'm not really sure what the F8 is, but I like that you've got some. Who knows? It probably is that. What does that mean? Bored? Oh, Joey's not even here to get the fact that I corrected that screen, and instead of just admitting that I did it, that was my fault, Joey. Thank you for your keen eyes and knowing the date. So we fixed it. I'll fix it in the. I'll have to fix it in the actual thumbnail too. I'm so glad that you did that. That's I cannot stand for things to be off. Look, while we stood here talking, I just fixed it, and nobody will know the different. Matter of fact, I'll even go in and cut that part out. Oh, I won't be able to because it was on there for the longest part during the. Oh my God, Joey, you should have texted me. No, I'm just kidding, man. That was all my fault. Oh well. You guys knew when it was. You guys knew when we were talking about. All right, folks. Let's see here. I'm gonna refresh this, see if something happens. We're literally just killing time. Anybody got any good jokes? Mine still says uh-oh. Let's see what we got going on here. Next update is I don't see anybody that's report. I mean, there's only 2.3%. So what is I don't know where that would be. They said that there was a massive turnout in Indianapolis today. I think that's going to be interesting to see what oh my God, hold on. Yeah, that is May. What is going on? That's not what I want to look at. No, oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. No, they didn't fix it. Ugh. This is weird. Look at this. Because look, no. See here it says... Micah Mattingly. So the top of their banner says May 2nd. But on here it says December 2nd, election date 11/7/23. 11/7/23. So I wish that they would go in and fix that. If only Joey Simpson would contact them and tell them their date was wrong. See, when Joey Simpson speaks here and tells us our date is wrong, we go in and we fix that live on the fly. Joey Simpson, contact the Delaware County Clerk's office and tell them that their banner is wrong. We're going to have to find that out. Because, see, it says Dan Reinauer, Jeff Robinson, Belinda, Norman. And this is not the, this is the current ballot we're looking at. That's funky. So, that's the thing. And one job. Cardboard made a mistake. No, that's unfortunately we can't blame it on Belinda. We'll have to blame this one on Rick's office, which seems to be the mistakes over there keep piling up. Mistake after mistake after mistake. I have thought about how this election in Muncie is going to go literally since 2021. And now, after seeing how the campaigns have played out, I have like weeks worth of material if Dan wins, and I have like weeks worth of material if Jeff wins. So I wouldn't think so. Hopefully it doesn't. That would suck. That would be horrible if that's the case. Let me look at what we've got in Madison County's up. I've actually got someone in Madison County, Indiana giving me the results. But nothing yet from Madison County. Man. Oh, hold on a second. Hello. 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 Yeah? Yeah. Nope, I'm live right now. I'm just doing results show. No, you're fine. Yeah, I've not heard. I'll tell you. Dude, out of the last 3 weeks, I think that it flipped it. I mean, yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too, bro. All right, we'll do. Wait. Oh, God. Why aren't you watching, bro? Why aren't you watching? Click on Precinct 2 off to the left. Let me see what it says. Precinct 2. And it says nobody here. It says, still says that banner up at the top. I wish I could get that to go away. Oh, look. Uh-oh. Ah, look at that. Woo, I hated it because it looked like my stuff was wrong. Look at that. I am so excited I was able to do that. That was awesome. Okay, we're getting some results in. Too bad we couldn't vote. I got some news about Sproles, but I guess today's not the day. We'll do that tomorrow. We've got some results coming in from Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like. Give me a second here. And I will get this kicked off here, let you guys see. Okay. What is this? The summer report, Madison County, Indiana, unofficial results, run date 11/7/23, municipal election. Registered voters 47,627. Ballots cast 1798. Ballots cast blank 1. With 3%, 3.78% of the turnout. Republican straight party 142. Democrat straight party 573. Mayor of Anderson with and it doesn't say. John Bell 309. Thomas Broderick 1117. Doug McNaughton 7. John Dyer 43. Clerk, that's that's. We'll go ahead and call it here. I will go ahead and officially call it, ladies and gentlemen. Sheila Ashley will be the clerk of Anderson. She will be the clerk of Anderson. I'm going to go ahead and call it for Jason Jamerson. He will be the judge of the city court in Anderson. I'll call it here. District 1 in Anderson. Okay, Jennifer Cupp. She is the incumbent. Culp. 112-37. Brandon Collins, Libertarian. And there's a bunch of libs out everywhere. Libertarians. Council District 2, John Poor is a little on the poor side of the votes. 15 votes to Jeff Freeman, the Democrat, 155. So these must have been Democrat-heavy, obviously, precincts. District 3, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and call it for Greg Graham with 100% of this precinct in, with only 231 votes. I feel safe calling this election for Democrat Greg Graham. We're going to go ahead and again call District 4's race for Ollie Dixon, incumbent. With 303 votes, Ollie Dixon will continue being Anderson's District 4 counselor. District 5, Arthur Papalea Jr., 93, Republican. Lance Stevenson, incumbent, 155. Council District 6, Marquest Higgins, Republican. 30 to Joseph Newman, 175, Democrat. Oh, shit. Okay, let's take a look here what's going on with this. So Tiffany Harless 308. Rachel Landers, 369. Mark Turner, 336. Meredith Armstrong is going to be your third place vote holder so far. Anthony Bibbs and Rebecca Crooms, which Rebecca Crooms is where it's at in Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. Mayor of Alexandria, no candidate. Well, I'm not really interested in all this. Let's see what's going on. Let's take it down here real quick and see what's going on in I guess that's all. So that's where we're at with that as of right now. Madison County's unofficial results. They're still the same. Nothing's changed there. We'll kick back and look at Delaware County here. Refresh. Anybody hearing anything out there besides what we just witnessed there in Madison County? No results being reported in Delaware County. It says Sproles and Ridenauer. I just turn in to hear you butcher names. Yeah, hey, if you don't run as a Smith or a, Jim, your name is probably not going to be pronounced right here. I am not hooked on phonics. If only I had 70 more subscribers, I could finally pay for that phonics class. Oh, Kate, are you telling me that they're not counting them? Henry County should be coming in any minute. What is this? No. Well, we might listen. I can't. For days, I can't promise, and there might be some Chads working in some of these places, and I can't guarantee you that we might not want to hang them. I cannot make that promise. But look at this for a second, will you? Let's take a look at this craziness. Who cares about what's going on at the election when you've got a Muncie city councilor that's literally making food that looks like this? Look at this. Holy crap. Charlize. Charlize. Oh, God. Where is this Chad you speak of? do you have Chad's number? It's really weird that they don't do that because they Bob and the crew didn't come up. Oh, God. Man, it's too bad we don't have some of these people putting up these comments because they are amazing. Listen, folks, I know that we're just kind of tail spinning here with nothing going on, but I'm letting you know every minute that we're just babbling on here, we are that much closer to actually having some information here. We should have some information here just about any time, really. I don't know why they don't have the early votes up. They've had they started counting the early votes in. They started counting the early votes in at like 11:30, 12. I don't know why they didn't do it. Oh, now stand by 1 second because I think I see someone says there's a hold on here. Let me see where it is. I think someone said I'm supposed to hit this button. Why? Oh, well, that's why.
He like summons me.
Well, look at that. So
can you hear me all right? I just had to set all my stuff back up.
I had to set it all back up. He was like, I am done.
No, well, I was doing a bunch of cleaning, remodeling and stuff. I completely moved everything around in this room.
Remodeling? Yeah, talk. Yeah. Do me a favor. Beat on your desk. Like, go do. Okay, no. Oh. Hold on.
Oh, do I have the double? Hold on.
Yeah, I think you might check on that.
God bless America.
Do you have the double microphone going?
Probably. Come on, you dumb thing.
The only do you mean the only Democrat turned Republican up there is Bruchin?
Bruchin?
Oh, if they're starting to arrive, that must mean they must have been notified.
Let's do
the
this.
Counts are probably getting ready to come in.
Okay, does that sound better?
Yeah, you sound much better.
I just unplugged my monitor, which apparently has a microphone in it. Hey, I've got Jay County results. Did you see those?
You do know, Jenna, we will be telling you about Newcastle. Yes.
Okay, check out what's fun in Jay County.
Yeah, tell me.
I didn't have a lot of positions to vote for, so I got to vote for mayor.
Yeah.
I got to vote for 2 out of 3 at-large candidates.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
And what was the last thing I got to vote for? I didn't get to vote for much. I think that was it. I mean, all the other ones were like unchallenged, so it's like, who gives a crap?
Yeah.
So for mayor, my understanding is Jeff Westlake has won, the Republican candidate. Mayor Giesemann was our former mayor. He ran
Yeah.
for election again. He did not win, apparently.
Wow, really?
Well, he's not our current mayor. Our current
Yeah.
mayor is John Boggs. He was the mayor before John Boggs. So he tried to give it another shot. Did not work out. It's my
Did not
understanding.
pull off. Yeah, I knew he was the former mayor, and so he did not make it.
Okay, here we go. My source just sent me my oh, I see what she's doing. Oh, so the other funny thing is I said there were 3 at-large council candidates. The top person, Ashley Hilfiger. I'm going to butcher the names worse than Christopher.
Woo! We love it.
Just to entertain you, Charlize.
Yes.
Hilfiger. She won with let's say 650 votes or something like that.
Yeah.
Second place was a tie, 485 votes each.
Wow.
So now we're gonna figure out what to do. It's probably gonna be a recount. Let's just say if I had voted differently than I voted, we would know who our second council person is. So that's kind of interesting. People who think that your vote doesn't count, that's pretty freaking close.
Say that again for people.
So first place in our at-large candidates, Ashley Hilfiger, she got 635 votes or something like that.
Okay.
Second place is a tie between Golden and Larry Knuckles, Dave Golden and Larry Knuckles at 485 votes each. If I had voted differently, we would have already had our second place winner and our second council person.
Wow. So you
single-handedly.
What?
Single-handedly, I could have changed the world.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you've heard it here, folks. We are literally that big of a kingmakers here. Brandon could have affected the vote in his community if he would have just voted differently.
Yeah, and it's funny because Brittany told me something after I voted. She's like, "Hey, you should have." It's like, if you'd voted this way, it would have helped out one of the candidates more. And I was like, it'll be all right. If I had voted that way, then another person would have already had second place and would have already won.
I love it.
I was like, oh darn. But we'll see what happens with the recount and all that and what they got to do.
That is wild, man. My grandmother lost with 7 after a recount, ended up losing by 7 or 9 votes or something like that, man.
Oh, crap.
I'm telling you, if we don't all know 9 people that could make a difference, could swing something, you know what I mean? Yeah, for real.
I mean, the audience on your nightly show is enough people to swing an election.
To swing an election, yeah.
So that's always interesting. Hi, Kate. Kate's not in the producer seat.
No, Kate's I am.
She's working, huh?
Yeah, we are all on our own. She is helping out the libertarians. She's up there making sure something goes right, I guess, or wrong, or I don't know. Depending on which side we're on.
It's going some way, huh?
It's going some way.
Oh God, Joey Simpson said we got hanging chads. That's not good.
Well, someone said there are definitely some chads that are hung somewhere, and I think somebody was in here looking for them. I don't know, but someone was asking if we had their phone numbers.
Yeah. It's interesting. I was trying to look up a lot of a lot of the online results.
Yeah.
And they suck at it. Our local radio station, they've already reported the winners and stuff. I can't find anything online for Jake County.
That's horrible, man. That's horrible that this process should be a hell of a lot easier than it currently is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting reported right now from Newcastle, at least 2 to 3 centers are taking their materials to the election center right now. Anderson has had no update since 6:36. So we've had a complete breakdown in Madison County. Newcastle is awaiting their election, 2 or 3 election, because they have vote centers down there. So they are awaiting the vote centers to pop into the vote area any moment now. They're waiting on them, and then so we'll be getting something from Henry County.
Oh, dude, check out these Dunkirk results. You're gonna love this.
Oh yeah.
So Jack Robbins is winning the mayor race for Dunkirk.
Okay.
With a whopping, you want to guess how many votes?
Okay, yeah. Chat, how many votes? Dunkirk, Indiana. Hold on one second here. I want to pull it up on the map here.
You can guess what the voter turnout is too,
Dunkirk.
if you want to guess.
Okay, yeah, I think that's today's voter turnout.
We're done. Well,
are we going to do it in are we doing it in percentage or just total overall votage? Which way would you say?
like a percentage range.
Okay, so percentage wise, I'm going to say they had a vote turnout of. See, that's interesting because the fewer voters they have, I would think the higher it would be.
Yeah, you'd think that. You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Wait a minute. They have fewer voters and it's still low. So what I'm going to say they had Dunkirk's is in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming with what you're saying, they had a low voter turnout. All right. So Dunkirk has, I'm going to say 300. They have 300 registered. I'm going to say 100 people voted.
No, they did a little better than that.
Okay. Yeah. I went crazy low. So yeah, what were they?
They had 138 people vote. I mean,
138 people voted in Dunkirk.
Yeah, it says the mayor of Dunkirk won with 88 votes compared to 50 for his opponent.
The mayor of Dunkirk won with what? 88?
Yeah,
88 votes.
That's what I'm seeing. It's hard to read this because what's happening is someone's voice to texting the radio for me and then sending me. I'm reading it. The voice to text isn't perfect, but it says. Actually, it says some funny stuff, but basically it says Jack Robbins won that with 88 votes to 50.
All right.
And there's a 22% turnout. That's what it says.
22. That's actually higher than what I thought.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
22%. Okay, so I do want to say here, folks, we do have some results from Newcastle. Give me a second here. Oh, my. Okay, folks. Give me a second here, and I'll get this up on the page so everyone can see this.
While you're doing that, our mayor won with 624 votes compared to Jeff Westlake won with 624 votes compared to Randy Gieseman's 426. So it's pretty handy. That's actually pretty good for Democrat in Portland. It's pretty conservative. It's pretty Republican here. Several years ago for the presidential election, I think Jay County had the highest voter turnout in the state.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Jay County's historically been pretty decent about voting. And I don't know.
Okay, so for Newcastle currently,
what do we got?
We stand at it. I guess 17. I don't know how many. It doesn't say how many total they're out. Is this 100%? Hold on.
Heck yeah, I don't have to move. Oh, that sounds like good news from Amanda Walls. Is she giving us spoilers?
What's she saying?
She said, "Heck yeah, I don't have to move."
Yeah. Okay, here's the final vote. So I'm putting it out. I'm putting it up right now.
Are we not going to get to see any more Cialis commercials? Is that what she's saying? We'll find
I
out
think
here.
there are no more Cialis commercials. Give me 1 second here.
Amanda Walsh and Sproles move out of town, out of state.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't win
ladies
that
and
much
gentlemen.
today.
What?
She can't win that much today.
Newcastle. Okay, Newcastle final. This is the final unofficial.
Can you zoom that?
Huh?
Can you zoom that?
No, not really.
Oh, now I can see it. I can zoom it.
Yeah. So here's what we got, folks. We have Republican Straight Party. Republican Straight Party is 414. Democrat Straight Party is 309. Okay. Vote and Paul take the highest vote. That's a splitting of the ballot. That's cool. It's just Newcastle is really interesting. How they do things.
Rex Peckinpah didn't come on here for an interview, did he?
Yep, Rex Peckinpah came on. He should have definitely lost.
That's so weird. I thought he was on here, but I was like, that can't be because he won.
He definitely should have lost. The character that played in Natalie, you know that real popular character that played in is her name Naomi Watts?
Naomi. Naomi.
Is it Naomi?
Are you just mess with Charlize some more?
No, I wasn't. What's her real name?
Naomi Watts, not Naomi.
It's not Naomi Watts?
Yeah, Naomi Watts. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's the actress's name.
Wasn't she an actress on was she not an actress on American Horror Story?
Oh, was she on a season of that?
Was she on American Horror Story? She played Micah Mattingly.
Oh, no. American
Does
Horror
anybody
Story.
know? Anybody knows who I'm talking about? Hold on here. Let me pull it up. I'm butchering the name, so I'll show you. Anyways,
yeah, Charlize.
I'll just show you who it is. Mark Koger officially beat Micah Mattingly, who you see on the right.
Oh, that's not Naomi Watts. But that chick was in American Horror Story season 3.
Yeah.
Was 3 or 4?
Who's the girl on the left?
I don't know who that is.
It's Naomi something.
Oh, I don't know.
Who is that?
God, she looks good on the right, though.
That's Micah Mattingly, is it not?
I don't know.
People from Newcastle. Am I wrong? Is that Michael Mattingly?
Actually, it says that is Naomi Watts.
That's Naomi Watts on the left. Okay, anyway, Micah Mattingly got beat by Mark Koger really, really, really badly.
I like his grocery stores, though.
Who?
The Kogers. That's what my uncle from, I'll say West Virginia calls it. He hates it when I say it's from West Virginia. He's from Virginia. Because I'm going to Kogers.
Right. That is him. So that was Naomi Watts, and that is Micah Mattingly. Interestingly. Okay.
That's not Naomi Watts. Hold on. I forgot who that is.
Yeah. Google one of those.
I'll find it.
Elsewhere, Aaron Dickin is also on the council. He did not have a challenger. Jerry Walden turned back a challenge by Cameron Grimm. Cameron Grimm, isn't he the guy that fights with Ryan Webb here in Delaware County?
Really?
Isn't he a friend of yours, Charlize? Cameron. Oh, that's Cameron Grabs. I forget what his name is.
Cameron Grabs. It is a Naomi. It's Naomi Grossman. Is that
Naomi
actress?
Grossman. Wah, wah. Okay. All right.
Aaron Dickin.
Yeah, Aaron Dickin. Isn't that a great name? Like, you're picking Dickin. That's his thing.
Who doesn't need a good
Picking what?
Who doesn't enjoy a good Dickin?
Right. Well,
that's what my ads would say. And then I'd immediately leave.
It's a good thing that he didn't lose, because that guy would have been beating Dickin.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's as good, but
I love the chat with the good old JD internet. Every time the internet goes to shit, I love it.
I know. It doesn't matter. I'm like, I am in New York, and they're like, it don't matter. It's JD's fault.
Yeah, it probably is.
Council Ward 2 down there. Jeffrey Hancock beat Jonathan Phillips. Mike Guffey wins again. He didn't have a challenger. City Court judge is going to be Joe Lansinger, Republican, beat David Sadler 1683 to 986. I guess that's not nearly as much. So Newcastle, folks, thank God. Thank the Lord. You guys did something right.
Hey, they're doing good.
You guys are doing good down there.
Now they just need a new sheriff next time. Dude, they're gonna have they'll have a new sheriff next election.
Okay.
Hair, dude.
Troy says that Muncie is up.
Oh, Andrew Pop showing strong, huh?
This is gonna make me sick to my stomach.
Did you see the Troy Ingram endorsement today? I saw that.
Of who?
Of Jeff.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty big, because I saw Jeff shared it on his campaign page and everything today.
Yeah.
I was checking both several candidates' pages to see what they were talking about and how that was going today. And I saw Dan Ridenhour out today. Apparently, he's running against Dennis Tyler.
I am so sick of that. I am so sick of them not knowing what is going on. Why is that what is going on? Why do they not know? Why are they
don't want to go back to Dennis Tyler? Okay, well, don't. He's not on the ballot. That's easy. Jeff will be an amazing mayor. Well, I hope so, Troy. We'll see. Dude, I tell you what. Well, I guess I'm in Muncie all the time, so I do want them to have a good mayor. I was going to say I don't care that much, but I do care. More than anything, I want Jeff to win, and I especially want Jeff to win just so we can dunk on some Dan Addicts.
Oh, dude.
But now if Dan wins, you're like, see, I told you.
Yeah. It'll be horrible.
But who knows? We'll see. They'll be dunking on us if he wins. I guess that's the thing. We're going to see who's doing some dunking.
So Troy, can you show me where you're seeing results? Because I can't get mine to load. Can you send me the results?
Let me see what I can find.
Or someone tag me and something going on there?
Help! Someone help!
Yeah, I need an ambulance.
Come on now.
Anderson's getting results in. I need to know what's going. It's ridiculous that do we not know what's going on in Winchester still?
Winchester's another really interesting one. I'm going to tell you, out of all the here's some votes. Yeah, I'm seeing the Delaware County results.
All right, can you send them to me?
It's just the only thing you were looking at. Delaware County election day has just been updated.
I just can't get mine to update for some reason.
Mine was updated. It looks like it.
What's the name of the site?
DelawareCountyElectionDay.com. Uh-oh. Amanda Donnick stomping.
Okay, what are you reading? Because mine still says zeros. I just typed it in.
Well, here, I'll just share mine then. You can
share yours.
There's some interesting stuff going on here, actually. There's somebody who's I'm intrigued. Come on, thing. Oops. Oh, God bless it. Oh, gosh. I don't want to zoom in that much. Can you see it?
Can you go in one more?
Oh, like zoom up a little bit, like that?
Yeah. Okay. So, and can you raise that thing so it doesn't say May 2nd?
Oops, let's get rid of that crap. So this is where we're at so far. Does it tell us
Okay.
turnout 12%? Hold on, look at the. Oh, okay. So we're about halfway. We're less than
24
halfway
of 52.
Yeah, sorry, I'll note that real quick.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. That's fine. Okay, so Dan Ridenauer is okay. So that's still neck and neck. I mean, that's a handful of votes.
So's this. So city clerk.
Okay, yeah. City clerk is I mean, that's not a beating.
Yeah, that's just as close. Well, it's closer. City court judge Amanda Dunnick's got it.
Okay, so the at-large, what do we got at large?
Look at that. We've got Dale Basham in the lead with Rose Selvey, second place, and then McIntosh in third.
And who's in fourth?
Huh?
And who's in fourth?
Fourth would be Holly Yipe, and then Aaron Clark, and then Audie Barber, and then Steve Smith. But that's these are pretty close. I mean, first place to like sixth place is within like 400 votes.
Yeah.
And we're pretty early. Jeff Green barely ahead of Steve Craig. Oh, yeah, by like 9 votes.
Steve Smith, Craig's neck and neck. Okay, I knew that would be a toss-up.
That's 9 votes. She who shall not be named.
Yeah, you saved me.
I sure did.
Okay.
Beating Josh Talby pretty handily right now.
Josh Talby was non-existent during this election.
Brandon Garrett. No, he can't. Another person who was
I don't understand how that happened. Mike Jones, could we get the official reading on this? Because that does not look right.
Looks like Sarah Golian is behind by about 64.
Okay, that's another toss-up in my mind, but Brad should be walking away, but he's not, so that's interesting.
Jerry Dishman.
Okay, Dishman.
That's within 50.
I mean, yeah.
So
look at
Andrew
Harold Mason.
Oh, here we go.
What? No, what were you gonna say about Pop?
I was gonna say that's pretty good considering Jerry Dishman's been in that position for since the Great Depression.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, that's pretty good. Harold Mason, like you said, he's well in the lead against Kyle Temple.
No one even knew Kyle Temple was running until they walked into the ballot today.
And they voted for him anyway.
I see you there, Troy Ingram.
Then we got some gas and stuff with who cares? Who gives a crap on these?
Yeah, I went up there and fought them for a while. They turned their stuff all right. They got their stuff going. I will tell you, it looks like they're doing everything normal up there.
Yeah, so we'll see who all. Yeah. So
are you kidding? Like, can they not reach the crap through? They're in there changing stuff.
What were they doing?
In Randolph County, there's literally votes stuck in the elevator. Do I know? Is there not somebody that's running do we not know somebody working in an elevator?
I heard there's a briefcase of votes somewhere in Montana they're waiting on.
We gotta wait to 25 hours for them to get here from Montana.
Dude, let me tell you. Elections, they're important. Sometimes people you like win, sometimes people you don't like win. Good people lose. The one election here that I think would be the most disgusting to see someone win would be if Lisa Teal won that seat. If
Lisa Teal wins, it will be, yeah. And while we're waiting, so we've read some Muncie results. We've got Anderson results. While we're doing that, I want to read this thing that Lisa Friend wrote last night. She started campaigning last night. Literally started campaigning last night. This woman allegedly moved, and she started campaigning last night. She wrote on Facebook, Troy. She says, lengthy post alert, but hopefully many things made so much more clear to Winchester voters. Well, folks, today's election day, a day many have been looking forward to. But before voters turn out at the polls, I wanted to clear the air that some have tried to pollute the last few weeks. Here are some answers to recently made statements that need answered about the decisions your city councilors make. Me, my job, my residency, and am I a legal candidate? Why does the city tear down blighted properties that are beyond repair and sell them for so little? Well, that's simple. To get them back on the tax rolls and generating money for Winchester. Some have stated we need to buy the properties for $10,000, put $20,000 into them, and then sell them to people. Well, first off, the county gives the city the properties. We don't buy them. Secondly, I don't build a house for a living, but the properties are given, or we are given. I do know that $20,000 wouldn't come close to making them habitable. Why does the city not make, which I don't really know. I mean, there's a lot that goes into what she said there. There's a lot that people have said. They're just looking at other ideas. They're saying what we currently see in Winchester is not working, so we need to maybe do other things. That's all that's been said. Why does the city not make the field house a youth center? Well, first off, the school still owns it and uses it. Right, seriously. But if they're looking to get rid of it, maybe there's some things that we could do. If they abandon it, though, it's for good reason. Some should check into the reasons as to why the school is considered no longer holding activities there and ask themselves if this is a financial burden the city wants to take on and waste tax dollars on it. Okay, again, but it doesn't hurt having a conversation. Conversations are meant to be had so you can brainstorm and get great ideas from.
Speaking of wasting tax dollars, vote for Lisa Teal.
Yeah, no kidding. Bridges in the city limits, why can the city not get them fixed faster? Well, folks, this is because the bridges in Randolph County are county property. Therefore, the city council can do nothing but ask to move along the process. We did, and the bridge on Carl Street was to take 4 to 5 years, but after questioning and asking, has now been moved up to 2 to 3 years. Is that great? No, but it's better than 4 to 5. Okay, I get it, but when, until people started bitching, they were not doing anything. It's like these city council members think that their job starts at 6 p.m. on Monday and ends whenever they gavel, and they don't have any other responsibility to the city where they are getting tax dollars for. What they need to be doing is sticking their feet on the necks of the county government and getting shit done. Winchester's the county seat. Okay, work with them until we can get something going. Some say we need to back away from working with the county and state government agencies so much. I don't know. I've not heard anybody say that per se. Why? They are entities that have and continue to provide hundreds of thousands of dollars in edit funding to the city and aid in projects financially as well as economic growth. I don't know what she's talking about there. Whoever's saying that, I'm not really sure. Now for the elephant in the room, me.
She's not that big.
Yeah, I know. Lisa, I would never say that about you. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's rude.
She goes on to say, I have received support from so many that state I owe no one an explanation. Okay, great. I mean, except all the voters.
Yeah, why are you explaining then?
Yeah, if you don't owe an explanation, then you shouldn't be explaining. But if you feel you know no one an explanation, then you probably shouldn't be running for public office because you definitely owe your employers an explanation.
That's what you tell your boss here at work, and they're like, "Hey, why are you in late?" I don't owe you an explanation. Right. Here's my paycheck.
Hey, Brandon, could you get back to work?
No,
I don't owe you an explanation.
Yeah,
I'll do what I want. I'll live in Montana and not come in for 6 months if I don't choose. I
was going to come in a couple days in December, but we closed work because of the snow. I was going to be here though. I promise.
I was going to be here, but you called off.
Yeah.
I planned to be here Christmas Day, but you guys were closed. All right. So she goes on to say, I have kept quiet as my name has been slandered. Okay. I don't know that you've been slandered. But now I want to make a statement to all the voters in District 4 of Winchester so you'll actually have all of the facts before voting. I live and continue to reside in Winchester. That's amazing. This fact has been questioned by a few who feel that just because someone travels for work, they don't have a home anymore in Winchester. That's crazy statement, because for 50 years, Winchester has been and continues to be my home to myself, my family, and my friends. I would never leave it permanently.
I don't care about 50 years. I care about this year.
Yeah, right. This year's the year I care about. In regards to my job, yes, I travel for work. I mean, and people that travel to work for Indianapolis or travel from like Portland to Muncie, that's normal. Nobody travels 1,700 miles a day. That's not feasible.
That's moving for work.
It takes 25 hours. It takes 25-hour drive from Winchester to Montana. You can't get there in a day.
Do you spend 51% of your time in Winchester? Residing in Winchester.
You're right. In regard to my job, yes, I travel for work. When I learned the News Gazette was being sold, a door opened for me. Yeah, the door to the exit opened for me. That was something I could not pass up. I was offered the position to become a traveling newspaper consultant, which, based on what? You have no journalistic experience. That would be like me becoming I'm not a journalist. Neither's Lisa. This means I become publisher. And listen, this means I become publisher and live in the communities until my job is complete at that location and I am needed elsewhere. That doesn't sound like living in Winchester to me.
So here's the question. Is she lying here, or did she lie in that article? Because she's lying in one of them.
Yeah. Okay, right. So it says one perk for me is that sealed the deal in taking the job was I could travel back and forth from my home in Winchester as often as I wanted or needed.
From your house in Winchester.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm confused. So you didn't feel like you were wanted or needed to go to any of those meetings that you missed? If you don't feel that you were needed to be at those meetings, you should not be running for re-election.
Yeah.
This is one benefit I have taken for full advantage of very often, just not often enough, apparently. Just because I don't document my comings and goings on social media, nobody's asking you to do that. They're asking you to be present in meetings. Doesn't mean I'm not in town. I just let those who I want to know that I'm back and go on.
So you're in town, you're just not going to the meetings you're supposed to be at?
Which is confusing too. It has been stated that I live in Montana. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment, Lisa. It has also been stated that I have a Montana driver's license. I'm not sure about that. I don't know.
Who said that?
I don't know who said that. I've not said that. If there are people who said that, I have not said that. I don't think Josh has said that. Okay. Also, that I'm even registered voter in Montana. I have not said that. I have asked the question, are you registered here? Are you registered there? But I've not said that you are. They're all false. Great. And did you know as of late, even been deemed a missing person by some? That's a joke, dumbass.
It's funny.
Funny how those who claim to be investigative journalists didn't do much investigation into this matter. Again, I would love to know who those investigative journalists I am. I know that she's referring, at least in part, to me. I have never claimed to be an investigative journalist, and I do my very level best to shut that down anytime I hear that. I am not an investigative journalist, because Lisa chooses to think that that's on her. What kind of investigative journalist are you, Lisa? Okay. Although I will say they did call Montana office I was at several months ago. No, it wasn't several months ago. It was 2 weeks ago, questioning the employees there. Oh, well, even my coworkers there know better than to believe the accusations they were making against me. No accusations were being made. Questions were being asked. And I stated Lisa was in Winchester the night before I called, which they stated that they were not aware of. They thought she was in Kansas. So here's the truth. When I needed to work in Montana, I rented a U-Haul trailer, not truck, from the local dealership, which I don't know what that matters, to haul a few things with me. I moved my entire property in a trailer, not a truck. You guys are liars.
Wait, she needed a U-Haul to travel for work?
To travel for work? That's a weird briefcase.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to need like a suitcase and...
Yeah.
Travel for work, you probably need a suitcase and maybe like an attaché case for your laptop.
Yeah, right. How do you get a U-Haul on like that? You pack that in an overnight bag?
Yeah, that's weird.
The dealership owner even took it upon himself to contact one or more of those who are now questioning my candidacy to let them know I had in fact rented the U-Haul from him and where I was headed with it. Well, let me tell you, I have not been contacted by a U-Haul owner. And
why is a U-Haul dealer contacting people? Like that?
Why would someone she rented a truck from contacting people on her behalf? That's weird.
If I did business with any business and they started contacting random people, telling them about my personal business, I would be furious. I would probably sue them. I'd be like, how dare you like be spouting off my shit like that?
Yeah, right.
That's gotta be some kind of conflict. You can't do that.
That's very strange. Very strange. Those same people have even admitted they drove by my house and took pictures of the U-Haul. Oh, no. Hey, listen, it's Winchester. Haven't we been through this before when I chartered the plane over Missy's house to take pictures of her yard? Creepy? Question mark? I kind of think so, but according to them, they admitted they did this. Yes, I mean, I didn't do that. I could care less.
I didn't do it. Yeah, I don't need to see what a picture of a U-Haul looks like. But
I mean, I know what a U-Haul looks like, and I know what it's like when Lisa's not at meetings for 9 months. You know, but the biggest piece of evidence we'll talk about here in a minute. Yes, I did go to Montana in the middle of March to work there. Then I was needed in 3 other locations since. What about the location of the Winchester City Council meeting? Were you not needed there? Did you not feel that you were needed there? So as per the definition of traveling for work, I think I qualify. Well, I'm glad she thinks that because I don't necessarily agree. This leads into the next point. Some have accused me of not being a resident of Winchester any longer, and I have not physically resided in my home in District 4 for the last 6 months. I have never said anything about residing in her home. I said she has missed 9 of the last meetings out of the last 9 months. That is all I've ever said. Although I have not lived there day in and day out for 6 months. Okay, that's Lisa's words, not mine. I do still have a residence there. If anyone would go to Indiana Election Guide and pull up the code 38127, they will see the statute reads, I must have a residence in the district. Nowhere the word nowhere physically is mentioned. Now, the part that others are also not relaying clearly is what the definition of residency in Indiana. Well, let me tell you. Residence means a place where a person has the person's true, fixed, permanent home and principal establishment, and to which place the person has, wherever absent, the intent of returning. I believe the Indiana Election Commission agreed as well as that this is me. All it took was a quick phone call to them. See how easy that was? Let me address the other part, that what was being stated about me, the meetings I've missed since taking the job. Yes, I've missed meetings. But again, what is not being explained is out of the meetings since April, there have only been 1 meeting a month, not 2. Okay? You only need 1 meeting a month. That's the only definition. And if you miss that 1 meeting a month, that's the meeting you're missing. Due to the fact that the first meeting of each month has been canceled, so unfortunately my return trips did not coincide with the second meeting, or some months not because I just didn't attend. So there it is in a nutshell, the truth, the facts, and the explanations to some of the allegations being presented as to why I cannot serve you or have chosen to abandon my seat. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and I ask, when forming yours, that you make the best decision that serves you and your family when you're voting today. Also, know if elected, will serve you as District 4 Councilor of Winchester. I know I have the experience that others do not. Serving for 10 years has educated me on what is needed and best serves the greater good of the community. I appreciate everyone's support over the years of service and as of late. All right. I just simply posted, I'm not sure what investigative journalists have been looking into this, but it'll be interesting to see what they say. I mean, Lisa friend, I choose to believe you. Yep. I choose to believe you. From your article written in March 29th of 2023 over your you today. I mean, you can't blame me because it's you. I believe you. If you tell me not to believe you from March 29th, well, okay, then I can't believe you from this post either. But honestly, this is all semantics. It all boils down to a matter of if the people are okay with just good enough. If they're okay with that, then hell, vote for Lisa. If the bare minimum doesn't hack it anymore, then literally do anything other than vote for Lisa. Period.
So she's saying for those 3 months there was just not a council meeting at all, or just not one that she went to?
Just not one that she attended.
So here's my thing about it. Let's say I don't care. Let's say you're not traveling for work. Let's say you live in Winchester 100% of the time. You haven't been to a meeting. You didn't go to meetings for like 6 months. That's all it really takes for me. That's all that matters.
Right.
Go ahead.
Say again.
Well, I was going to show you Delaware County updates.
Yeah, go back to Delaware County.
I don't like it. So I'm looking at 47 reported now.
Okay.
Dan is ahead by about 500 votes with 5 precincts to go.
5 precincts to go. Okay.
Belinda Munson's ahead by like 360-ish.
Okay.
Let's see. We're still top 3. It's still Dale Basham. It's now Bill McIntosh and Rose Selvey. Or it's Dale Basham, then Rose Selvey, then Bill McIntosh.
Basham, Selvey. Okay.
Let's see. Followed by Yipe, Aaron Clark, then Audie Barber, and then Steve Smith. Jeff Green is ahead by. It says he's still ahead by 9. Oh, I guess these aren't changing because these are probably all in, aren't they?
So Jeff Green it's flipped.
No, Jeff Green was ahead by 9 before.
Oh, I thought Craig was. Okay, so Jeff Green's ahead. Okay.
Yep. She who shall not be named winning that one. Brandon Garrett's still ahead. He's probably going to win that. He's ahead by 100. This one flipped. Sarah is now ahead by 5 votes.
Wow.
So that's interesting. Andrew Pop behind by 101 votes. Harold Mason Jr. still smashing Kyle Temple.
Okay, this in from Andrew Pop. He said Andrew Pop said all mine are in, and he has conceded.
Okay.
I believe. Wait, is that official? Did I say that? Or is that what you're saying there, Pop?
Ugh, are you seeing the chat?
No, which chat?
Not our private chat, but we've got another announcement on who won in Winchester.
Okay. Okay, so Winchester is in.
Oh gosh, Kate says none of our candidates won. Lisa won.
Lisa Friend won. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. Okay.
Says
so Pop is saying that Pop is conceding.
Annie says she's hearing Robinson lost. Democrats picked up 6 council seats.
Yeah.
So
okay, so let's take a look at what this is. I need to write it down now because it doesn't make sense until I write it down. Okay, so mayor is Dan, clerk is Belinda Munson, judge is Dunnick. District 1 is, as of right now, it's looking like Jeff Green.
Yeah.
2 is Nora. 3 is Brandon Garrett. 4 as of right now is Sarah Gullion.
With 5 votes. That is close.
Yeah, that'll be recounted.
Yeah, I could see that.
5 is Dishman. 6 is, hold on a second. Hello?
6 is Harold Mason.
6 is Mason.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the at-large is...
looks like Basham, Selvey, McIntosh right now.
Hello, are you there? Hello, are you there? No one can hear you. What's up? What? Well, No one. Lisa won in Winchester. Yeah. And none of the Libertarians or Democrats won in Winchester. All of the incumbents won. No. All of the incumbents won in Winchester. Dan won. Or I mean, it's not official, is it? I mean, it's close.
The straight party is a big issue, Joey. Winchester's a rough one.
So it's Dan, Belinda, Dunnick, Green, Nora, Brandon, Sarah Gullion by 5, Dishman, Harold Mason, Basham, Selvey, McIntosh. Yeah. Audie, I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'll call you when we're off here. So yeah, we're still live. Right. And then Anderson is, I assume Anderson is probably all in. Let me refresh this and see. And we'll go through all of this tonight officially. I'll run everything down. It looks like, let me see here. I just refreshed Madison County. Man, I don't understand what's going wrong with my computer. I guess I need to figure out how to kill the get rid of the cache. I don't know how to do that on a Mac. If someone could tell me in the comments how to get rid of the whatever the clear the cache is, that would be lovely.
So here's what we need to see now. I'm curious. So they're saying Lisa won.
Yeah.
Is she going to start coming to meetings again, or is she going to step down and let the Republicans fill her spot?
Yeah, because let me tell you, if she starts going to meetings, great, I'll be there to call her an idiot, or people should be there. If she doesn't start coming and she steps down so the Republicans fill her seat, then she can go right to hell. Because that's gross. She would be nothing than just a flat out liar, sick. So I hope her ass goes to meetings. She better be at meetings.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
And she might be. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, hey Lisa, they canceled their first meeting of the month this month. Are you going to be at your meeting in a week and a half? Are you going to be there? Comical.
How did the Democrats do so well in these freaking council seats in Delaware County?
They worked their ass off.
I'd say,
and
man.
And what was the numbers? What was the numbers on Jeff?
Jeff Robinson looks like 4194 to 4689. So right now, beat him by just under 500.
So
far.
I want to tell all of the Danatics, listen, folks, this is not a decisive victory. For all of the wonderment and all of the wonderful stuff that your mayor has done, he should have wiped the floor with Jeffrey Robinson, right? There should have been no contest. The fact that Jeff held him, that's pretty crazy there, honestly. But there will be those out there that'll say that he would have won. Jeff would have won, but he came on this program.
That's all it took.
So, Jeff, I apologize.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Again, you lose with integrity, or you.
Yeah.
I mean, if the reason that's not the reason he lost, but if the reason you lose is because you talk to the people, then that's stupid anyway.
Right. I'm proud of your loss.
And we're all proud of Audie.
Dude. Did, what? Go ahead.
He did well.
Yeah, he did. Audie, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something here. I was going to say it tonight, but I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something that I don't know that you're going to like, but I hope that you understand why. This is your first race. You ran in 2019 for city council for the first time they didn't care about you. They didn't know anything about you, and you ran. And then you ran in 2020 for a commissioner's race just to get your name out there. You probably shouldn't have ran that race, but you ran and it was good. And then did you run last year too for something? Council. You ran for council at large, and that was just you threw your name in the hat. So it was what it was. You didn't truly care. You wanted to win. This was your first race. The party backed you. You had party backing. I don't count all those other things. This was your first race. If I were you, I would not run next year. Then we'd all take the following year off, not run next year. If I were you, and this, I mean nothing bad against Brandon Garrett. If I were you, I would take the next 4 years off, attend the councils the way you do what you're going to do, and run in District 3 in 4 years. I think wholeheartedly you could win your race in a district, in your district. And Aaron Clark's gone, folks. Aaron Clark said from the whole shebang, I'm a shoo-in. I'm a shoo-in. Well, let me tell you, people didn't like you and your cousin doing the weird shit that you guys have been doing.
Yeah, I don't know how his cousin's going to make all that sweet money now.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard here just recently that Aaron was even doing jobs.
Really?
Yeah, because he's some kind of an engineer, and he was like getting some bids. I'm like, what?
That's interesting.
I wish we had another 2 weeks. I would have explored that, but
that's not a conflict of interest at all.
Yeah, right. What? So, on
Stumblefoot News, if I got to put up with Shreen for another 4 years, she's going to be pissed listening to me for 4 more years. You hold him to it, Stumblefoot.
That's the way. So Robinson is down by 495 votes. Yes, Annie, that is close enough to contest. I don't know that they will. Maybe I would just to do it. But
just for funsies.
I would think that's, 495 votes.
It'll give the Dan Attic something to complain about for the next however long it takes him to recount.
Yeah, right.
Why won't he just step down? He lost.
Yeah. Yeah, look at what they're doing. Newcastle showed up and showed out. Listen, Newcastle did what I think places should do.
Newcastle seemed very involved.
Especially
they were recently.
They were. I gotta say it. It's very strange to say that Newcastle has been impressive, but Newcastle impressed me in this election.
Yeah,
they did the right thing because, and let me tell you, they kept incumbents that were both Republican and Democrat, so they split their ticket. These are legitimate people that split. I think they understand how to defeat the split ticket issue.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something embarrassing today. My stepdad said today that he did not know that you could essentially bullet vote. And so when people are that close, they don't know, Chris, tonight's show starting in 55 minutes.
It's tonight's show starting in 55 minutes.
Yes,
we'll
it
start
is
eventually.
55 minutes.
And it's kind of funny.
We learned our lessons with Sproles.
Yeah, that's a hard lesson to learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, it's some of the people who interviewed on here won, some people didn't. It's almost as if it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Isn't it? It's almost like, and look, I don't want to say, what? That's a perfect do. See, that's my thumbnail for tonight. Dewey defeats Truman. The Fox 59 is reporting that Clay Morgan won.
Let me see.
I don't.
Oh, wrong one.
I don't see that. I don't understand that.
Let's see.
Oh, I got it. You messaged me the Fox 59 link.
God, it's hard to find this stuff. I'll tell you what.
They make it so freaking hard.
Yeah, I can't even find it now. I don't know where you found that before.
Yeah, they have that. Wow, they do have that wrong. They need to get that taken care of.
Oh, maybe they are right. That anyone who came on your show.
What?
Anyone who came on your show, man.
Oh, they have since fixed it, ladies and gentlemen. They have since fixed it.
Oh, so it does show that
they just had the names in the wrong spots. They fixed it. They have fixed it. So they did have Clay Morgan winning in the screenshot that Joe sent me.
Oh, but they fixed it.
When I click on the link, they've got it right. So whew.
So Greg York, okay.
He's got that picture. He's like, look, I did win, I tell you.
I swears it.
Yeah, let me go stick a. I wonder if him and his wife are gonna go stick a rose in the fence tonight.
Papa Cialis and.
That's not a euphemism for anything. I meant physically stick a rose in the fence for whatever reason.
Who's he gonna quote this time?
Yeah, right. Sometimes you just got to stick a rose in a fence.
Oh, I got my rose caught in a fence. Oh, Lordy.
Yes. All right. Let's see what's going on in Indianapolis.
So, Kate's saying that all of the incumbents won in Winchester. Does that mean John Burchin won too, even though he's not the incumbent?
Oh, he's an incumbent enough.
Dude, that straight ticket voting.
Yeah. So they literally, Winchester literally elected somebody back to office who has not been there for the last 9 months, and they elected the former Democrat Party chairman as their at-large Republican counselor.
That's wild.
Folks, if they're telling you parties don't matter as much as they are, and you're still allowing them to, you're still falling for it with a straight party, then shame on you. Yes.
Pop some Cialis and be disappointed.
Yes, that's what.
We're all proud of Audie.
Oh yeah,
Audie did do well.
Yeah, he did. He did a really, 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 really good job.
Dude, he was fired up the other night too. I'll tell you what. I was like, holy shit! Audie's ready to fight somebody. He's awesome. He's passionate.
Oh yeah. Sure. And I want to tell you, everybody, I want to just be very upright in front and tell you, I did not, for any reason that there is alive, did I want she who shall not be named to win. But I didn't want Josh Talby to win either, because that kid ran a campaign where he literally told me that he was flying under the radar. That's not how you run a campaign. He got stomped. Stomped.
Yeah, you don't be too... I'm so far under the radar, people don't even know I'm on the ballot.
That's right. So that was the same thing with Kyle Temple.
Yeah, you can't do that. You got to get out there and get people to... And I I was okay with Josh Talby. I mean, I've met him briefly. I knew people who knew him. I would have rather see him win than She Who Shall Not Be
Yeah,
Named,
sure.
obviously. But it is what it is. The weird thing, because I've been involved in campaigns.
What? Where? When?
It's weird that like everybody gives you like a lot of advice, and it's really hard. It's so difficult to tell how things are going to go. I guess
no idea.
And you get people who are like party, like, oh, I've done this a million times. This is what you need to do, and they'll give you the complete worst advice. Like, hey, don't call out stupid people for doing stupid things. People don't like that. It's like, okay, well, we won't. And then that person calls you out. And it's like, well, God dang it.
Yeah. So at 7:51, Hogsett was leading. Hogsett was leading Hogsett by 54,738 to 37,422.
Wait, Hogsett's beating Shreves?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Shreves is basically just Hogsett. They're two same people. Look, they're both in this photo. Both men are in this photo that I'm putting up here.
Oh God, Shreve looks hilarious in there. Where's Hogsett at? Let me find him. Oh, I don't know what Hogsett looks like. Oh, there he is. Oh my God,
just like Shreve.
Yeah,
they're the
do look
same
like
person, man. They're the same person. So,
God, look at Josh Talby's beard though. It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Who's that between Joan Ashley and Josh Talby?
He is he is a candidate in Indianapolis.
Okay. Isn't this dude and then this other dude's the Vulture from Marvel's Avengers, right? Next to that guy next to Josh Talby? Does he look just like that guy?
Yes.
Okay, you got really quiet for me. I was like, uh-oh, what did I do?
No, yes, that was great. I loved it. That, and then
who's the alien here next to Shreve or Hogsett, next to Craig here?
He's Lex Luthor. That's
irradiated Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
He turned himself into kryptonite.
Yes, that's Aaron Dickin. I couldn't find a good picture of Dickin.
I need a good Dickin picture.
I was looking for a good Dickin picture. I could have found one better. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm friends with Aaron. I'm so sorry. I kind of did you dirty, dude. You won.
Did you so dirty, Dickin.
I'm so sorry.
Dirty Dickin.
It's never a good idea. And then, of course,
Niles has the best beard on this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, Niles wins head and above because, listen, literally the only person on here that did not give a shit one way or another. I'm not even 100% sure if he knew today was election day.
Who's that?
Niles Hornberg.
Niles, he just didn't care.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that wrong. Like he wanted to win and he wanted to do good and he wanted to do good things for Winchester. But the fact that he didn't and the fact that the people of Winchester are just stupid, like, that's my words, not his.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, yeah, you get what you get. It is what it is. I'm very proud of Audie. I'm very happy for so we saw what's going on there in Anderson. They're electing back Hogsett. Maybe it's the people of Indianapolis really just want to keep the mystery going and finding out what's going on, where he keeps disappearing to. Maybe that's why they're voting for him. Like if they realize if they unelect him, they won't get to figure it out. But if they give him 4 more years, maybe we'll be able to piece it together.
Okay, I found Winchester results finally. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Do you want me to share this?
Yeah.
Or you want me to just talk about it? Let me see.
You can share it. You can share it. Or you can do whatever you want to do.
Indiana voters finally started updating stuff, so
I don't know. So my question is, I'm going to have to look at it because I made both of these banners. I made a banner that says this: GOP wins big in Indiana in 2023. And I also made this: Dems win big in Indiana 2020? I don't really know. I
It's
think
split, right?
I also made this. What does this mean for us?
To make one says, "Where am I? What's happening? I need an
Well, yeah.
adult."
Yeah. Well, look, this.
Yeah. What? What? Is there a better way to show this? This thing sucks. Oops, shit! You freaking stupid thing. This is so dumb. Chad Spence. Yeah, can you guys even see this? Probably not really. Let's see if I can zoom in.
What is it?
Can you see this? The results?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Oh, god dang this stupid thing. This page sucks, but it's the only one I can find
Yes,
results
it's
on.
really hard. It's really hard to understand.
Dude, it's so freaking hard. It probably took some Cialis. How's the alphabet work?
Alphabet.
Here we go. Yeah, Chad Spence. I didn't realize he was unopposed. Got Bob McCoy, 557 to 176. Amy Richards, Gary, of course. 465. Okay. Tito, Union City. We don't care about them. Oh God, were they like all unopposed?
Yeah, basically.
Scott Byram lost to Jason Brewer in Union City. John Burchin, 582 to 148.
582 to 148.
Yeah. D1, John Boyd, 72 to 41. So Coy did pretty well there. He did okay there. Yeah. Gosh, Bear did well. 84, and then 28 to Joy, 19, to Karen, 19, Eric. This makes me sad. Jim Nunez, 181 to 48. What do we call him? Castle Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Lisa Teal, 139 to Lydia's 57 and Jones 46. Gosh, it was so... Dude, the biggest loss for Winchester is not seeing Joan Ashley up there at a freaking council meeting, dude. Yeah. She's such a beast.
Yes.
Here's Ridgeville Town Clerk Treasurer, who's endorsed by what's her face, Crouch. What? I lost it. It just broke on me.
I think we all did. I think this. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm breaking up.
The ship is crashing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't think you can hear me, so I was just sitting here for a minute.
I can hear you. I just don't think you can see me. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Troy wants to go over the pick results with you.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. Just 1 second. We'll do that.
Listen, Troy's running this ship.
6. Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of bummers here. Like Troy should have been on that ballot for sure. Certain people shouldn't have been who didn't turn in their paperwork in time.
Yeah. I mean, Belinda Munson, you won a race that you should not be at. You're sitting at some place because Rick Spangler sucks. So shame on you and shame on Rick and shame on all those people.
Do you want Troy to come on here to go over the picks?
Did he? Yeah. I want him to pop on here live. I mean, you can stay here.
Oh, I mean, I can jump out if you want. I just kind of want to go over the results. Now I'm bummed. I need to go get a beer.
Well, do you want to jump out and then I'm going to have Troy come on and then I'll kill the feed and I'll go live. And if you want to come on, you can. You don't have to, but I'll do that. So you can do. What is going on? Damn it! Hold on.
I'm having difficulties anyway, so I'm going to jump off.
All right.
And I'll let Troy jump on. He can take over. I'm not scared of you, Troy. You didn't scare me off. It's just I'm having difficulties anyway.
Yeah. All right, Brando.
And I'll watch. I want to see how your picks went. So
Okay. Yep.
have a good one, everyone.
Yep. Yeah. See you, Brandon. Troy, I'm gonna send you the link here. Troy and I made a friendly little bet. It's like not a. Okay, I sent Troy. I sent you the link there, Troy. We're having a little bit of we're having a little bit of weirdness. Okay, sorry. Send it here. She said. He said. She said. Well, he said on her phone. Oh, I know why I sent it to you. I was like, what's taking so long? I'll do it like this. There you go. You've got it. I sent it to you. I have to flip back here and find our picks in my notes. Uh-oh. Aaron Dickin is on here going to tell me how I did him dirty. Oh, no. Okay. Let me go back here and find. Yeah, Anderson's just now starting to trickle in. Tom Henry wins the mayor's race in Fort Wayne again. That seemed like a kind of a no-brainer there. I know that he had some legal trouble here a while back, but oh, yep, I got him. Troy, are you being able? You haven't ever had trouble getting on before. All right, we're waiting for Troy Ingram to pop on. Huh. Um. Oh, oh, oh. Ta ta da.
Ta-da!
Hello.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
What's going on? You doing all right?
Yeah, doing all right. A little
It could be
disappointed.
better.
Yes, absolutely.
How's Andrew doing?
He's doing pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
I think he knows he done all he could, and
there's nothing more he could have done.
Yeah.
I mean, he worked as hard as he could have.
He ran a great race. Like I said, I think he was the hardest working candidate in the selection cycle. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, he's got nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, as far as how he ran the race, he ran a hard race. I mean, hell, he was probably he was campaigning till like yesterday, wasn't he?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
He
left the polling site today and started picking up signs. So
yeah, right. Yeah.
Good kid.
Yeah. I'm sure he's not done.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I think he's got a bright future.
Yeah. Well, good. So I got your let's see here. I've got your votes or your picks and my picks. So I just want to double check this. You had Jeff, right?
Yes.
So I had Jeff. So we were both wrong there. You had, well, obviously Belinda. I had Belinda, Dunnick and Dunnick. So that's there. So okay. You said Green, and I said Craig, and in the end, it was Green, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you got one up on me there. We both said blah. There at the in District 2. So we're even there. We both said Garrett.
Good there.
Now, who did you say for 4? You said Gaulion.
I did say Gaulion.
You did say Gaulion. Holy shit. And see, here for like 2 days before we did that, I was saying Gaulion, and I was like, nah, Brad's going to flip it. He'll have just enough. So like I was saying Gaulion the whole time, but then that night I just said, screw it. And I went with Brad. But so I was wrong there. So I was wrong there. You said Gaulion, so you got that one.
Those signs don't vote, but she had a very strong presence in Halteman, where I live anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That is that is definitely true.
Republican area.
Yeah. That's crazy. And I'm sure they'll recount it if it's only 5 or whatever, but
yeah, 5 votes is what I heard the last count was.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's
okay.
Close.
So what?
I said that's close.
Oh, damn close. Absolutely. So then in 5 we both had Pop, so we were off there.
Fortunately.
Nothing
6, against Jerry Dishman. I think Jerry's great, but
sure.
I think it's time for some fresh ideas and some youthfulness on the council.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Andrew has both of those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since there's been like an actual young elected person. I think the last time was Mark Knatzer, and then he ended up being a flop in the end. But yeah, I agree that the council could definitely use some youth. So we say again.
A little bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. We both said Mason. Mason ended up winning, right?
Yes.
That's correct. Okay. So then you said, who did you say?
For
at large.
I had Roe, Dale, and Audie.
Okay, so you were Basham, Selvey, and Audie. I was Basham, Audie, and Billy Mack. So we were both, unfortunately, wrong on Barber.
Yes, unfortunately.
We were both right on Basham.
Yes.
You were right on Selvey, but I was right on Billy, so that's weird.
We even out on that one then,
even out on that one. But you got me by 2.
2?
So, yeah.
Wow.
So it wasn't nearly as bad of a beating as I thought. But you were right on Gaulion. What?
A win is a win.
A win is a win. Absolutely. So, yeah.
Take it any way I can get it.
So I'll owe you lunch or breakfast or whatever you said at your you said at Red Apple.
Yes.
All right. Well,
I look forward to it.
That's definitely good with me. We'll have to figure out a time to get down there and have that happen. So, and I won't do you like the mayor did me.
Yeah. I promise it won't be uncomfortable.
I'll actually pay. Good God. Well, you guys having a good time there then, I would assume, or a somber a time, I guess.
We're making the best of it. I mean, obviously, things didn't turn out exactly the way we wanted it, but I mean, Andrew he knows he done everything he could to win that race, and I don't think he has any regrets whatsoever.
Sure.
So we're still having a great time.
Hey, we're doing shots. Let's go.
Well, I'll let you get ready to get back to that, but I do want to say before you go that I have absolutely loved working with you for the last 4 years you've been on the council. I think it's an absolute loss that you are not going to be there moving forward, and definitely hope to see what you do going forward, and you're always welcome here, and I definitely consider you as a friend.
I appreciate that, Chris. I mean, I'm going to stay involved in one way or another. I don't really know exactly what the future holds. And, I've talked to some people about some elections that are coming up here in the near future. And at this point, I haven't made any decisions on any of that stuff. But, I'm still going to stay involved. It's important. Yeah. We all be involved. And I feel like we had a pretty good turnout. I still think we need to do better. We got to get out and vote, and we have to do educated votes. We
Absolutely.
Can't and punch a Republican card or a Democrat card. I'm a Republican wholeheartedly, but I was supporting Jeff Robinson for mayor. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's because I involved myself and I got to know both of those individuals, and to me, I felt Jeff would have been a better mayor.
Right.
And all it boils down to, I don't have any hard feelings against Dan or any of that other stuff. It's not about that. It's about who I feel like is going to move our community forward.
Sure.
And that's what I feel like people need to start doing. I think they need to stop looking at that letter at the end of a name and start candidates. Let's vote for candidates. Let's not vote for parties.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what Newcastle did big time tonight. And I'm bummed about a lot of things that occurred all over East Central Indiana and further out even. But Newcastle did well, and so I'm happy about that. But yeah, Muncie needs to start. They need to figure something out. We're so caught up with the, oh, he's my buddy, he's gonna allow me to be this, and I feel like I'm gonna, I've got clout because he's in office. That's not what's best for Muncie. That's what's best for your ego or whatever. And that's all that a lot of people are looking at right now. And it's just a shame.
You're absolutely right. It is a shame because, like I said, I feel like the citizens of Muncie deserve better.
Sure.
But they have to be the ones to, start that movement. And they have to get out and vote, and they have to educate themselves on the candidates that are running. It doesn't matter. There are bad Democrats and there are bad Republicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
absolutely.
You have good doctors and you have bad doctors.
Yep.
It's up to us to filter through all of that and figure out which ones are going to do what's best for all of us.
Absolutely. We got a question here that's not political, but they ask what brand you're vaping.
Oh, it's Elf Universe.
Okay.
And it's blueberry. My favorite artificial flavor. I don't like real blueberries, but I like artificial blueberry.
That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. I every time I've ever been, I'm not into all that. Of course, I'm not a smoker or whatever. And most of those things drive me crazy. But I tell you, anytime I've ever been at your house or been around you, the stuff always smells really good. Whatever you vape it always has been a pleasant smell. So it's not like it's nasty.
I quit smoking cigarettes, and I know this probably isn't much better, but I feel a lot better smoking these other than cigarettes. So it is what it is. But yeah, I enjoy them. I mean, I'm not doing it. I figure if Audie can come on and smoke cigarettes, it's fine for me to come on and do a vape. I mean, I'm not doing shots this time.
Oh yeah, right.
Yet.
That's great. Well, Jeff, Jeff. I was getting ready to say, Troy, I'm happy that you were able to come on. I'm sorry that Jeff didn't win. I'm sorry that Andrew took the loss that he took this evening. But like I said, he didn't. He could not have worked harder than he did. So he's got nothing to hang his head about. And you've been an awesome council member. You've been a great friend, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.
I appreciate that, Chris, and I appreciate everything that you do. So thank you for being as involved as you are. And let's toast to holding those that were elected tonight accountable.
All right, sir. Yes, right. You know it. I'm so glad. I was going to say you need to do it, but I wasn't going to push it. So I'm so glad. I'm sure we'll get in trouble for that. That's exactly the comment I made last time, but I'm happy enough for you guys to get in trouble, and I'm happy to be right there with it.
Well, like I said, I am who I am. I mean, yeah, I have a little bit of fun every now and again. So
no way.
My
Not
friend,
fun.
So
all right, brother. I appreciate it.
Take it easy, Chris.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm going to kill the feed just for a moment because I need to get on the other link that we've got put out. I would definitely ask you all to head over there. It will be at 9 p.m. I need to take a look at some of our figures. I need to hit the restroom and take a look at the figures. And then if you can head over at 9 p.m. Matter of fact, if you want to head over there early, I will be over there a little bit early. It's the YouTube link. It looks like this. It looks like this. It's the YouTube link that looks like this. Episode 74. The who, what, where, when, why, and how did common sense win or lose? I've got a lot to say about that. All we've been doing tonight was watching the election results, but I've got a lot of opinion about what's happened tonight, and some of it might be controversial. Some of the winners might like what I say. Some of the losers might like what I say. Some of the winners might not like what I say, and some of the losers might not like what I say, but I'm going to tell it to you how I feel it is and give it to you straight. So if you guys could check that out, we will be there. I'll be there by 10 till 9, and we will give it to you straight. You guys, see you in just a few moments, and we'll get everything going. Take a look for the link that has this this is the link that has this thumbnail. All right, see you in a moment.